Hello, I recently received a pair of Jaybirds X2s from Exermark on Amazon. They shipped from China, and when I received them, I wasn't completely happy with the quality and the build quality of it, and so I immediately sent a refund request to them, and I just recently got a reply from them saying that I should try a couple of fixes and see if maybe through software or even pressing the volume buttons could solve the issues. So in this video, I'm going to show what issues I was having with this pair of X2s and the things I did to solve them, and just my video response to their email. So first off, we have the cheap build quality. This is my first complaint about the X2s I got from Exermark. As you can see in the around the earpiece area, where you can find the speaker of the earphones, the plastic has very sharp edges, and you can see that these didn't go through a in-depth quality check, and just overall very cheaply built, and even the plastic feels a little light and not as robust. Also, the earbuds plugs, the silicone ones, they actually came wrinkled, and even after I took them out of the box, they stayed wrinkled, and even a few days later they are still wrinkled, and that can interfere with the how comfortable the earbuds can be in my ears. And yeah, so that is the cheap build quality, my first complaint. So moving on to my next complaint is the microphone. The microphone in this pair of X2s is very quiet. I was on the phone with a friend, and I was using the X2s with my phone, and they could not hear what I was saying at all. It was very quiet. They said I was as if I was really far away in the background, but they could not make out what I was saying. And so in my response to that, I try to solve it by placing the microphone closer to my mouth. So I did some tests with the sound recorder on my phone, and I just used the normal placement of the earphones where the cord goes behind your neck, and the sound still was very quiet, and I can actually show that right now.
Just the test with the microphone just under the ear with the normal placement of the earphone behind the neck. As you can hear, it's not very loud, and you can't really hear what I'm saying.
And then I tried the placement where the cord goes in front of your neck, which isn't the normal regular placement of the earphones, and it was still very quiet, no difference at all. Have a listen.
This is a test with the microphone still under my ear, but this time it's the cords around the front of my neck, and you can still not hear it very well. It's not very.
So as you can see, the microphone is definitely not usable, and I cannot make any phone calls with them. They are the microphone simply doesn't work. Now this next issue is actually the one that bothered me the most. I'm a big fan of listening to music while designing, because I'm a graphic designer, or while I'm at work, and I like to have good quality of sound in my ears. So I bought these thinking that they would be, they would stack up to their price. So I was the first time I was trying them, the music I was playing was very obviously imbalanced. The right side was louder than the left side, and that just felt really uncomfortable, and it doesn't allow me to have a great listening experience. So one thing I did to fix this is I went and paired my X2s to my iPad, and the iPad actually has a feature it's an accessibility feature to balance the right and left channels in earphones. So I moved the slider to the to the left, and just to create a sense of balance, and that actually fixed them. That was the fix. However, the problem is I don't have that feature on my phone, and I shouldn't have to be using software to fix a hardware problem. that will not be available in all my devices. Like my Android phone doesn't have that functionality. So this is an issue that I certainly cannot stand and can't live with. And one of the main reasons why I'm returning the headphones. And last but not least is the sound quality itself. Listening to just normal songs and regular stuff you would listen to every day, the sounds really muffled and far away. It doesn't matter how high you turn the volume, the highs will be more in the foreground and they will be really present, but the mids will be more far away, and and again, it creates another sense of sound is not balanced properly, and it doesn't allow you to enjoy the full listening experience of what songs are meant to be. So the muffled quality of the sound itself it's unacceptable, and I'm definitely not happy with this. And this seals the reasons why I'm returning the X2s to Exermark on Amazon. I would recommend them only if they were $40-$50. The unboxing experience was awesome. Don't get me wrong. I loved it. It was a great experience. Anyways, this wraps up my complaint about the X2s I got from Amazon from Exermark, shipped from China. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching, and thank you, Exermark, for receiving my refund request on Amazon. And I thank you very much for your service. It's been really good, and you guys have a really good customer service, and the guarantee you offer of 6 months is useful, and I'm making use of it right now, and I wish you the best.